Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to round 7 of SRL GP2 season 3 around Canada. Tonight we will be heading into the 13 corner street track circuit, and I'm joined by MGB Roadrunner. How are you, man?
Hello everyone. Yeah, it's good to be here today, and not the first time I've done some commentary, so hopefully you guys will enjoy and don't go anywhere, because this will be a very good race indeed, I imagine, in this championship, which is shaping up at the moment to look very good indeed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be at the top tonight?
Well, having looked at the last few results, Monaco did seem to suggest that all-rounders got to have a fighting chance this week.
Who is in F1 right now?
Is he? Okay, well.
He is in F1 indeed.
Oh, right, so that's all changed then. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, well, probably not him then. You know,
he was definitely going to be
he'll dominate
favorite.
Tier 1 as well. Screw it, he'll do that. Oh. You know, I mean, first race, you could have told me this. I didn't even know. He's in the chat and everything. Like, oh well.
Yeah. All good, man.
So let's look at other potential candidates, and well, real shots as at the moment on provisional. So yeah,
yep.
maybe him. Meneley's looking decent. He's on the ultra soft tyres. He's looking decent, and I think it's just overall competitive league. So at this current moment, I couldn't back anyone. Let's say that.
Definitely.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, man. So we want to know who your favorites are for tonight. Therefore, we have set up a poll, wanting to know what you think. And there's definitely many contenders for tonight and for the league in general. So get voting, guys.
So many memes are going to be made of me now. Okay. I mean, I've already got Omar and Payne on the case. They're already stalkers. They're stalkers. You know, if they try and leave it. We'll leave it there. But
yep.
yeah. So let's just look at who else finished on the podium last time in Monaco, and they were.
So last time in Monaco, it was definitely Melanie. I remember he was beast at that race. Really strong performance. I hope he can show the same potential tonight. And of course a rounder, but he's in F1 now.
Yeah.
And Necruz has really showed some decent plays. He got 2 second places so far and 2 10th places. So he should really be looking to determine another podium.
Yeah, nice little stat we've got ourselves here. This season we haven't actually. I don't think we've finished with the same podium at any point in this race. Oh no, we have. Oh, that was gone out the window as well then. See, this is a problem. I had a laptop and I had all these stats and everything, and my laptop decided to die on me. So, you know, every week
it's all gone wrong.
This week I'm most
we
definitely
are fine.
not. It's all gone wrong. I'm fine for that. I still want having it though. Jesus.
But we will definitely be looking at some quali laps now. And MGB, if you can find someone who's on a lap, I will quickly...
Let's find someone.
Do that. Yep.
I think Melanie, straight away. Melanie's on a lap, so let's watch him as he's coming into the end of the first sector. We don't know the split time, unfortunately. Actually, no, we do. We've got a race director. We've got me, who's not actually... Okay, his first sector
actually, James here. You can do something.
Yeah, I can do something. Yeah. So his first sector was a 21.0, and as he comes into the second sector, end of the second sector now, he's gone purple, he's gone green, personal best in sector 2. So, you know, he's not off the pace, I would have thought. It's just if he can pull it all together and not hit the wall of champions. That's quite a big factor.
That's a big
on
factor
this
for
lap.
everyone. Like definitely Wall of Champions, like the symbol of this track. Only
Yeah,
13 corners, so
yeah, one of
those
the
two corners
shortest.
you want to sweat it out, and yeah,
I think
it's
it's. Oh
frozen
no, it's
out.
time. He's gone 1 minute 12.2. So he got personal best second and third sector. He just needs to find that bit more in the first sector, and
Yep,
he should be
definitely.
good. He is 2/10 off real shots at the moment. So a German leaves and a German still dominating. That's what we like to see. Oh dear. Well, let's just see if it has he gone on a second. Oh, he definitely wouldn't have gone on a second flyer. That would have been a bit risky. Tyler's not too bad round here though. I'm, you know, myself it'd
No,
be terrible.
definitely not.
But anyone else, you guys, and especially someone like Melanie, who I imagine, because we've seen in the past that his tyre saving is decent.
Well,
Russia,
I can
as
tell
prime
you that
examples.
tonight's strategies is going to be very interesting because certain people are going to start on ultras and other people are going to start on super softs, and a potential one stop is up for the grabs. And it
Yeah, so
also could be interesting if the ultra soft runners could do the one stop.
exactly that, definitely. So another thing you might want to watch out for though is a safety car. Although it's a one stop, do you get
Yep.
under the safety car and make it a two stop, or do you just stick to your original goal? I mean, I can imagine that. Well,
What would you do?
I'm not sure.
What would you do, James?
What would I do? Well, to be honest,
Yeah.
first of all, I'd ask you, and then
Okay. I will
I'm not
maybe
sure
the
what I'd
expert, not to be selfish here,
yeah,
but what I would do.
yeah,
So let's see. Let's say if the safety car lap 1, you're on ultras and you've done maybe 1 or 2 laps in quali. I would, if I already was sticking to the one stop at the start of the strategy, I would just stick with it and go longer, and then have better tire wear for the softs. But for the guys who wants to do the two stop, they can save a pit stop and go on soft or super softs, and then just having to do one more stop. So like technically a one stop, just pitting under the safety car.
yeah. Let's okay. Rex might pulled off to this side. No, he's just going out of the way. I think it's Skills. Skills is coming out on track now, so he'll be on a lap very shortly. He's one to watch as well. Definitely, I would have thought he's been decent this year, both far. He managed to get. I'm not sure. Did he race last week? Not sure.
Nope, Takib missed it last week. I think quite some drivers missed it because it was Easter. Because we need to get that
Well, yeah.
with us. So.
You need to get the good old eggs,
Yeah, exactly. Easter eggs. I mean bottle eggs.
But yeah,
Let's take pit lane. Takib would understand.
Yeah, I would as well. If I was a bottle going into the pit lane, I've done it before.
Yeah, definitely. I've also.
Yep. And because I've seen the dead close. The top 3 is very close at the moment, but we've lost one of those drivers who are in the top 3. So it's the top 2 that are very close. Well, everyone's relatively close because we're not even halfway through the season yet. So everyone's going to be somewhat close, and it's just who can get the edge going into the halfway point of the season. I think that's
like the champs with all-rounder leaving. It's gonna be a very exciting championship, definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of contenders now. His brother from another mother, #real shots, was in second place and following all-rounder in many races. So I'm looking forward to see what he also can do for the championship and tonight. He did show up last week, but in every race he has finished, he has been in the podium. Third, second and third. That just shows the consistency and the potential of him.
His consistency's good, but clearly it's not quite as good as Ninja, because he's currently doing the championship, and
of course not, it's a ninja.
Yeah, he just comes out of nowhere. He's out of these,
Yeah,
but, yeah, the gap in the top 4 is relatively close. It's less than it's 9 points. So, one slip up this race could probably cost you the lead. You know, if you're Ninja, you don't want to mess it up this week. And if you're Real Shots, you want to go for it this weekend because you've got that chance of potentially going first in the championship. So we also don't know the weather conditions, which is
No, also an
like to know
interesting
that.
factor.
Yeah, on the
And
tyres.
Gorge says that 5 drivers could come out of today leading the championship. Definitely 5 drivers. That's a lot of drivers.
That's a lot of drivers, yeah. But we want to see those 5 drivers. It's all well and good saying that now, but we want to see that in Abu Dhabi. We want to see that absolute go neck on the line, the championship on the line. You know, I want to see that. I've never seen something like that where it's gone to the complete wire. So, but it could happen. It could happen. But if Real Shots is looking this consistent at this moment, you'd have to say he's probably the favourite, despite not leading the championship. You know, and Constructors' Championship isn't as close. So that's I'm not aware that it's as close. Red Bull are leading the constructors, but that's only because all rounders left and it's been the seat's been vacated by the Fredster and Jack Sparr are in the Red Bull, so they'll want to try and keep their lead. That's 50 points at the moment, so even if a team gets a 1-2 and Red Bull fail to score, then they're not even close. The real battle we should be looking in the constructors is for second, and that's between the Mercedes and the Manor. It's a very...
Oh yeah.
That's 5 points at the moment. So Real Shots is in there alongside Payne in the Mercedes, but Payne's not here. He couldn't join. We are sorry.
Fortunate.
Which is a shame. But Melanie and Ninja, so they're going to have to take advantage of Payne not being here this week. You know, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to the remainder of this season. Like, I've only just started this, but hopefully we get some good stuff.
Yep. So, heading back to the quali session, back to the racing around Canada. We are on board Wasagagos on his quali lap on Ultras. It's currently P7, so we're looking to get further up the grid. As track position would be key around here, a straight track like Monaco. There's of course more overtaking opportunities than the Monaco, but still one track position.
Someone's lost it on the hairpin, I think.
Looks
There's
like
a Toro Rosso that's round. Yeah. He's retired from the session, so he's not going to be taking any more action. And look at this toe that Varsak's.
Oh, shaky slipstream.
Get out of the way. Love that. That was nice and aggressive. And yellow flags are out. I think that's just slow cars. Nick's gone off to the side. And the time is 8 tenths off at the moment. That's just been reduced by a couple of tenths. That's 5th place. That's a decent starting position for him. He's been in and around that sort of position. Well, you'd be one to comment on that, Mondo. You talk to him more than I do. What sort of seasons he had so far?
Well, Vasak has been doing getting points consistently. He still has a lot to show though. Coming to a new wheel, the Logitech has done. I don't know what Danoma are doing now. That was weird. But yeah, Vasak really can is the what do we call the god of the mid pack. He really fights for P5s, P7s, P6 in the last 6-5 races. So
let's consider him as a current Formula 1 driver. Then he's probably Nico Hulkenberg. Not yet there. Could be, but he's not quite there.
Could be.
Let's take a look at who's first at the moment. So Real Shots is currently leading, and that was his second time on the super soft tyres of a 1:12.0.
Yep.
Yeah. Melanie is on ultras, and he's it's less than a tenth. It's less than a tenth, so that's decent. Matthew S3, so that's a good time from him. I'd have thought. Comes down from tier 1 from last season. He took my Williams seat, but P3 is a long way off Melanie though, so it could be a 2-horse race this one. It all depends on how turn 1 goes.
Yep,
You know,
definitely, definitely.
that's 5/10 between him and Melanie.
Surprise of the quali session. For me, that would definitely be SL Nick 95 or Kel, if you know him,
Yeah,
getting a
that's
P4.
decent. Yeah, decent time. That's a 1:12.6. He's not that far off, but unfortunately the session's gonna come to an end, I think now, or very shortly it will be. Oh, Matty Bolton is still out on track, and he's retired. So there are your
Yep.
grid positions, and that is a very close qualifying actually, because the top 11 drivers are filled by 1 second. That's
So
pretty
real
close, but
shots:
there are
Melanie, Matthew, Nick, Warsack, Jack, Taki, Matty, Ninjas, and Rex. That's the top 10. Sorry to interrupt you. And
yeah,
Jack has
just
got a 5 grid penalty,
as is Ninja.
same as
So
Rex.
after saying that the Rex is Rex, not Ninja. I
Okay,
didn't see that.
we need to leave the
All right,
position.
yeah, okay, yeah. So let's just. In fact, I'll just check there. From about 4th to 7th, that sort of they were filled by a 10th. That's close. I think that was the sort of time. So you know, we could be in for a pretty decent race actually. I couldn't.
What do you hope personally? Rain or safety cars and
I want rain. I want to see some rain because I
yeah,
genuinely
me
think with
too. Me
everyone,
too.
I do seem to think that if there's a safety car, and well, either one of the two is going to switch the strategy up. But having rain, it's that crossover period where it'd be interesting to see who goes on the dries or the wets first, sort of thing. So yeah, we should be good. It should be good, but I
Yep.
prefer rain.
And
There's
of
also
course, if you say Canada, it's just like you definitely get a chance if you have the rain in Canada with all the
yeah,
traction. You get messy traction. You get off the corners if there's rain, of course.
exactly, and like to add as well, most guys that I seem to think will be on a one stop. You know, I can't see many drivers in the dry going on a two stop unless there's a safety car potentially. So if there was that rain period, then yeah, it'd probably spice things up nicely. So
Okay, gonna join again.
yeah, let's. Can I just join straight up? I think I can.
Yeah. You can.
It's not letting me. Oh yes, it is. Okay, let's spectate. I've got a formation lap, right?
Yep. They
Yeah.
are
Okay.
at the middle
Yeah.
section. So who should we look out for, James?
I think having looked at it, I just want to see how Matthew gets on. Being okay, sunny, so that's a start. The top two are ones to watch as well. They're relatively close on pace, I'd have thought. But I'm looking for the podium. I genuinely think that
Yeah,
battle for the
the
podium this
podium.
race will go to the wire. Unless any other incidents.
Personally, real shots on super softs getting a pole. That's pretty much GG. Unless
Yeah.
is that unless Melanie can contend in the ultras, he should if he can challenge, he should do it like as soon as possible because real shots has the tire advantage. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just leave it to you, MGB.
Yep. So every car now on the grid. We're now just going to be waiting for the lights, and as they come on. Okay, there's the third one. Here's the fourth and fifth. And we're away in Canada. And it's a good start from Real Shots on the front row, and he's been joined by Melanie. It's a poor start from one of the Red Bulls farther back. Real Shots will go into the lead first. Matthew tries to get into the inside into turn 2 there, and has lost that. He's lost the rear. He's lost traction. These has cost him. And Melanie. So the top three as they are. So clean start from everyone. I don't think there's any incidents further back. The Real Shots leads then from Melanie, and they're close behind them is Matthew. So
Ferrari span.
from everyone.
Ferrari span.
There's a
It looks
Ferrari
like
round.
the Ferrari of Warsack Jr.
Oh, he's lost it. No, no.
Same with
well,
Nick
that's
Cruz
okay.
51.
Oh, that's bad.
And there's a virtual safety car.
Okay. That was it wasn't exciting. I wouldn't have said the start there, but okay, better
It
than
looked
nothing.
really close. Like
It did, yeah.
Nick was under attack by Wasak, and it looks like they had some severe contact. Doesn't look like
Yeah.
Wasak has any damage, so gotta save him there.
Well,
Orthodox guy.
the man that I'm going to point out straight up who's gained a few fair positions on the opening lap is Mr. Rampage. He's 7th and 14th on the grid. Although he's a super ultra soft runner, you know, gaining 7 places in the opening lap's not too bad. Notable shout out to Scott as well on the soft tyres. He started 17th. He's now P9. So, in fact, the only one in. Okay, that's a weird one. So the only driver who's on super softs is Real Shots. So
Yeah, unbelievable.
yeah, that's just. You can see a fair bit of that. So the virtual safety car, is it? Okay, we've gone green. We're back racing again then. The Delta can be annoying on this game, but yeah, we'll leave that for another day. So Real Shots then keeps his advantage over his counterpart of Melanie, and Matthew's just going to have to hang back, you feel. I don't think he's going to be challenging these two. If he's going to play the race cautiously and conserve his tyres, that's probably the best bet for him. So
He is Real Shots.
he is getting rather close. He is on the faster tyre. Someone's had a massive lock-up into the hairpin. But
Yep.
let's just watch this. This could be close.
As he gets in the slipstream, hopefully no slipstream glitch.
Yeah, especially where
Let's get a
it
good
might be
exit.
quite, yeah. Or else we're going to be looking at F1 2017 and no one wants to see that. Oh, let's follow another car. Oh god, yeah. We'll have to go for the organic overtake. Which,
James, can you check behind the grid, or like look down on the grid if there's happening something?
okay, yeah, I'll have a look. So the Ferrari...
Oh, I just missed the mid pack. Sorry, to interrupt you.
yeah, the mid-pack. The mid-pack is very close. So from the Force India of Jack Spa, I think that is. No, it's Rex Knight. From Rex Knight, whoa, there's a move, and there's the Ferrari, and he's gone deep. He does tap Rex Knight there. He does tap the inside, but I think we call that a racing incident, to be fair. And oh, there's a locket from the McLaren as well up ahead. He's got round the corner fine though. So
We have a
watch the
6-car
the battle
train.
for 6th. Yeah, it's massive. The Red Bulls are in there as well, and they need to get a move on if they want to keep their lead in constructors. And everyone seems to be locking up going into the hairpin. That must be a common thing that I've seen over the last
Yeah,
3 laps.
it's a hard
So,
braking zone, and you want to brake late as possible. So, like, there's no shame in doing it.
yeah.
And you want
Well, I
this
think
too much.
DRS
Oh
is
my
available
God,
for Rex
look
Knight,
at
but he
this
goes for-
train.
Oh, they've touched. They've touched. I'm not sure. Melanie's gone
Rex Knight has
fastest. Does that
pitted.
mean he's leading? Right, yeah. I think he might have lost some of his front wing. So.
As Nick VG goes around the outside of the Fredster, can he stick it around? No, it's ooh, that was really close there. He leaves the space for Nick. Jack Spa is hoping to just wait for a mistake, take advantage of it.
There's a few fair cars that have come into the pits. Look at the Red Bull. He's going, oh, nearly wheel to wheel.
Oh,
there,
and
Jack
who's
Spa.
that?
And there's
That's
three
the
wide,
Sauber
he's
of
been contact.
Matty
There's-
Bolden.
Oh, and I think that's his first appearance, but he's going to keep on. He's going to soldier on, and if there's a safety car, then
Yep.
he's in luck.
On
But,
your driver, looks like he had red or orange damage, so he's gonna pray for safety car.
And active beacon is left the session, so and the voice
Oh.
broke. So the Red Bull then he might challenge going into the hairpin. Let's see. The Haas runs a bit wide in the braking zone, and the Red Bull motoring
that's Jack
get
Spa.
a slight undercut. Yeah, Jack Spa. He's pretty close. So is the Fredster on the back of the Toro Rosso. So watch that one as well.
Yep,
That should be good.
looking at it.
Yep, and
Yes.
Jack Spar's gone through. He's into P8, P9. But the Haas is coming back in
P9.
here. So let's watch it, and the Red Bull does hold on. So Fredster's got past the Toro Rosso. Couldn't tell you who that is. It is Cushion, so he's got past Cushion, and as he's up into P7. probably didn't start where he wanted to, Fred, to be honest. I think he's the sort of guy with... I thought he'd be near the front, and he hasn't been, so not this race so far. Gonna have to push his way through the field, and
Yeah, definitely.
keep you up to date on the likes of Varzak, who had that incident at the start. He's in P12.
And looking further up the grid, it's now Kel right behind of SL Matthews' rear tire, and he's gonna open the S now. He's gonna make a move.
I've looked at the wrong Nick. Oh, Matt's left. Is he into the
Matthews left.
No, he's just left.
Quickly invite him.
Okay. So Nick's honoured for a chance here. He's going to get past him. That's inevitable, unless Matt can get back in. I don't think he will at the moment.
Melanie in net P2. 9/10, so 1 second. He's still keeping the gap to
exactly.
So
he's keeping
these two guys.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping him under pressure, keeping him at bay, at watch, and I think.
Well, let me tell you a thing. The one stop is not certainly faster than the two stop. I tried this with a certain teammate who has his birthday today. Hashtag #RBZ. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to you. And the two stop was actually faster, or it was at least as fast. You can't really compare because RBZ is a lot more faster driver than me, but it's still.
Oh, there you go, compliment.
It was not like that he had to push to catch me, which I was the guy who was on the one stop. So it's not over for Melanie. He can still get the undercut, pretty much push the whole race, go super soft, and then back to ultras.
Just watching a battle here with Matty Bolton, and he's making a move on the fourth India of Rex Knight. Is he going to go around the outside? He might go for the undercut. No, he's going to try and hold it, but Rex Knight's still better of it and keeps the inside line. That's only a battle for 17th place, but at least we've got 17 runners. That's why.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to go for it, Matty Bolton. He's going to go for it. He's already made the move to DRS.
Yep.
Yeah. Easy
job done.
Out. But Rex could come back at him. I don't think it's going to be enough though. He's going to have to go very late on the brakes if he wants to get anywhere near him.
Looks like job done. Matty having the pace.
Job done. Yeah. There's a little tussle going on. Is that a Renault? There's a Renault battling, I believe.
With is that Nick?
It's Warden. No, Warden is.
Warden and Stadiums.
Yeah, they're going for 13th place at the moment, so you know the McLaren is going to get pretty close, I imagine, and DRS is going to be enabled. It's definitely enabled. He's definitely within a second. He just can't cock up this.
SRL Nick pits. Matthew still has to join.
So the podium then, we thought it would be a tight fight, and Nick seems to be winning that one at the moment. So
yeah, really good job by him.
Yeah, he qualified well and he's now in a good position. So, you know, having started the season, the SRL season 3 in Tier 3, you know, having raced him in the first race, you know, got credit to the guy because he's doing, you know, a bloody good job at the moment in Tier 2. So, same could be said for Rampage. He's up there. He's P4. He hasn't stopped, so keep in mind, but P4 at the moment. So
let's look at the grid. It looks like it has calmed down a bit. Did he join again? So the guy who has pitted as SL Nick 95 and SL Ninjas, who's on the
big
plan strategy.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just keeping up to date on the Rampage and Fred fight.
And the guys I've guessed who pitted on lap 1 or because of incidents are Nick Cruz, Steady Ames, Warden, Warzak, To Keep, Jack Spar, Matty Bolton, and Rexstar is DNF'd.
Retired. So what's he done? Is he in the barrier? Let's have a look. Keep on mind the Fredster fight though. He's going to go just watch that. A virtual safety car being reported, and can we find?
Can we find the leader?
Can't. So another
shots.
VSC doesn't close the pack up.
Melanie.
It just. Oh, Matthew's joined now, so
Yep.
that's a shame. Wait, is he going to be able to join? Is he going to be able to get back into the car? I'm not sure
Hopefully,
if he is.
where is
Oh
he
yeah,
right
he
now?
is. He is. He'll be able
He's
to.
P8,
He'll be able to.
and his AI car has pitted for softs.
Yeah. So that's a call from Jeff.
Yep. Master Jeff.
Or whatever you call him in Danish. You might be something different.
No, it's still Jeff.
It's still Jeff.
Good old
Okay.
Jeff.
So Max stopped on track.
No.
Is he going to get
That's
going?
If he just gets screwed by his AI.
No, he's going to get going. No. Or is it lag? Who knows? Well, that's a shame for him. Varzak, meanwhile, P10, and he's behind the Renault of... Who is the Renault? Have a look. Warden he's behind. So Warden's actually... I think he's got past him. And green flag
see
will
the
be
battle
waving...
for 9th. Varzak
Yeah.
is right off the back.
Matthew's left the session again, so he's not going to be able to come back, I don't think. And Varzak then, he's got DRS and he's going to go for it into the last chicane. He's going to be close, and he's going to hold it up the inside. They're going to give each other enough space. And look at the McLaren getting on the act. And Varzak's got a much better exit. Watch steady aims, because he's going to have DRS as well, and he's going to try and make a move on the Renault. He could be... Oh, not quite. Could have got a bit hairy there, but he didn't. So Nick VG currently P6 in the house. So
P6. Wow, that's
good,
a surprise
stuff.
of the
Good stuff.
Yep.
Let's bear in mind he hasn't stopped and he's on soft tyres. I think. Oh, he has stopped. No, he hasn't. He hasn't stopped.
Nope, he hasn't stopped. He started on softs, I believe. So.
Yeah, he started P18, so he's made he hasn't made the most positions because Cushion takes that one from him. 15 places Cushion's made. He's P5, so. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And
it looks like these guys have got the benefit of certain drivers crashing, as we see the threads that are going around the outside of Rampage into the wall of the champions. Job done. What a move. On soft tires as well. So
he's going
Rampage
for
hit it yet?
Now. Rampage.
If he's not, he's probably going for the one stop.
Yeah, he's going for the one stop, but I know he must be good with his tyres, because having raced with him in Tier 3 at Silverstone, I was battling for the win, I was going for it, and we were on the same strategy, and he obviously done his a lot better than me, because I got a puncture on the final lap, and he managed to carry on, so... You know, he must be that sort of a driver, maybe able to conserve his tyres. So...
And yeah, Monster, your boy... Cushion is doing an amazing job right now.
Yeah, your boy
compared
Cushion.
To his other your boy Cushion, P5.
Let's give him some limelight in the stream, please, lads. Yep. Let's just... P5, what a drive this has been. Okay, we're only 11 laps, and if he cocks it up now, then commentate's cursed, but... Okay, soft tyres as well. He wants to... I can't help but feel that he wants to get on the back of that McLaren. He's just... Is he in a second? He is within a second. Okay.
Yeah, Rampage is obviously losing time because of the tyres.
Yeah, probably. He might come in as... No, not this time. So, I think he's going to call what Melanie's doing, you know? I think... What's Melanie pitched? It wouldn't surprise me that Rampage...
Pitted. Exactly. Someone has pitted.
Pit. So...
Obviously, Melanie comes out.
Yeah, he comes.
Rampage.
Oh, it's close.
Just catch that.
Yeah.
Cushion is right up.
Cushion's going to go for it. Is he? No, doesn't. Thinks better of it. And watching ball with the Toro Rosso. Got a good angle of what this fight's going to be. And Rampage has just moved to the side, hit the Armco on the inside. I think he's just going to let Melanie through. He's going to accept that these tyres are not going to hold him back for much longer. And see you later is probably the word.
Definitely, as you see Cushion, he's right up the rear.
Let's just see this. Cushion get his limelight here. He's going to go up the inside of Rampage, and he's going to get the move done. It's going to be close. It's wheel to wheel, and he's not quite done it. Not quite. So Rampage then, he's still ahead, but the DRS will.
I'm sure the pit window is very near Rampage. Still
Yeah.
staying out. He's definitely going for the one stop, no doubt.
Going for the one stop, definitely. But I can't help but feel that he's going to want to try and see a safety car in this race. Oh, Scott has left the session, so
Okay.
I don't know what's happened to him. I think it's just because he's in a pretty dreary
We are 17th place.
Yeah.
Almost all over the place. Not a good
Whoa, there's a
evening
bit of a
for
fight
him.
for ninth still. That fight's still going on. But we want to see Cushion. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. Can he get past Rampage? And it sounds easy because Rampage, his tyres have got to be warm to crap now. So
Yeah. But it's another thing catching up, and it's another thing
passing
overtaking.
This lap he won't have Rampage. Will not have the DRS off Melanie. So Melanie's gone. He's like, see you later, lads. I'm
Yep, he's
not
gone.
sticking around for this too long, and he's off. I don't know. Is the race leader Real Shots? Is he pit yet? Is he
Real
hasn't
Shots
pit.
want to go long, like lap
Yeah.
17, 20 or something. So it looks like done and dusted for Real Shots. But let's see what Melody can do. He has to really get some consistent lap times in, and if he doesn't get it P2, he should be really, yep.
So that's a moment to consider if you're on the ultra soft tyres. I don't think anyone else is on the ultra soft tyres. No, well, no one else is on ultra soft. So.
As
What's he
Nick
gonna go
VG is
on?
going side by side with Nick 95. Oh, it's gonna be close. Who's behind? That's Ninja. Oh, Ninjas has collided.
Oh, the guy's around. I've seen that. He's just gone round, and that's it's a shame. It really
That's
is.
a shame for Ninjas.
And this is a man who, let's not forget, needs these points today because he's leading the world championship by a point, I think. 1 point.
He needs them definitely, and if he's not getting his the result he wants today, he can definitely be happy with his teammate Melanie doing an awesome job.
Yeah, so the Mana team will be closing up ever more, and Varzak
As the keep goes for the inside.
Session, and here comes the keep. Look at that move round the outside.
Outside.
And as we were saying about
Whatever,
Ninja, nice and consistent in the points every race, and the gap at the moment is a point to second place Melanie, and Melanie does seem to be getting a lot more points at this stage of the race. So let's watch Rampage. He's on fresh tyres. Is he going to make a move on the Ninjas here to just add to his woes? And he doesn't need it right now, but let's watch. I can't find
to get a
Rampage.
good exit.
Yeah.
He's right behind, as always. Jack Sparrow also
Jesus
right
Christ, the lag there.
It looks like the race is affected by a lot of lag.
Yeah, it does seem that way at this moment, doesn't it? Ninja, he just, for me, he stopped dead on the pit straight, so that was a bit mad. Melanie's coming up behind the Fredster, so this Tier 2 admin that is the Fredster. He's going to be under pressure from Melanie here, and these all valuable
and Fred
points.
is still yet to pit, I believe.
He's still yet to pit, and he's on soft tyres, so he started on softs, and he can go, what are we saying, lap 20-ish, can we say? I'm not sure. Still got to be
lap 20-ish. Yeah, definitely.
And Melanie's DRS isn't really being too effective. I mean, it's all well and good you being within a second and having DRS, but if you're 9/10 behind, and DRS is just basically useless, you don't really close up. And you can't get late enough on the brakes to go for any sort of move, so yeah, it's one to consider for Melanie. He'll just try and go late. Would he go late on the brakes? I don't think he would. I think he just sort of pick the right moment to make a move rather than because he doesn't desperately need second because he's in net second anyway. So
yeah,
hang on a minute. Where's Real Shot?
Bring it on.
Real Shots has pit. Yeah, Real Shots has come in there. So
still in lead though.
From what we can see, that gap that he had has just increased. That's a shame. Let's try and find Melanie again. He's still pretty close to the Fredster. So DRS will be enabled now, and as I said again, he's not really that close, is he? He's not enough to make a move. Will Fred
I'm
come
just
in?
following the mid-pack now. It's like a 4-car train.
Who's this between?
With Rampage and Ninjas.
Rampage, okay.
Rampage, Ninjas, Red Bulls, 2 Red Bulls also really close to each other. Looks like Nick got had an incident with Nick VG. I didn't see it, but Nick Hell or SL Nick 95 got pushed a bit back, and now his teammate Warden on soft tires is going for the inside move. Warden, who's actually on the other side of the world in Australia, really credits to him for being committed to this league.
Yeah, SRL next to the 2 runners going at it, hammer and tongs through this sector, and no move from Nick so far, but I'm sure the 2 Renaults, you know, they're probably in a party with each other. So, has Nick pit yet? Is Nick VG pit? No. Nor is Cushion, so Cushion's still,
like
Cushion's still P4, so is Nick. So these guys are, they're not going to come out in the best position. Oh, Nick's lost it on the exit of the chicane. He's going to be at bay here from Warden. Warden, I don't know. Warden.
Goes for the inside.
That's wheel to wheel stuff.
Give him room.
Close.
Yep.
It's not close enough. He's not going to get
from the
past
back
him
of
there.
Nick.
He's going to have to get him on DRF. Just defend your position. That's what I've been thinking.
Oh no!
Oh,
No, that looked.
wing.
Whoa! And I had the perfect footage of that as well. That's.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, that's shocking.
I'll record that myself.
Looked like Nick decided to defend like really lately, and I gotta say that looked like Nick's fault, 100%. Because one was already alongside, about to go alongside Nick before he even turned right. So
So
yeah,
Warden, he's had to pit for a new front wing, and that's just cost him his race. And yeah, that will be investigated after the race. So any incidents that any of you guys have, if you're watching the stream, then please send it to us after the race, and we'll get the stewards to look over the incidents and any disclaimers or anything. I don't know. We'll sort it out. They'll sort it out. But now its skills is all over the back of Warden's teammate Nick. So the 2 Nicks and the skills are going for it, and the 2 McLarens aren't too far behind either. Not close enough. I wouldn't have thought its skills at this late. Although he's got a bloody good time.
He's getting so much.
Jeez,
he's going for it.
He's going. What a move! Oh, Carroll. Ooh, he's pit.
Really aggressive. Oh.
Hang on, it's a Carroll's pit. Has he got a... Can't be pitting for tyres, surely.
It looked like he was going alongside with him.
Yeah. He went into the pits. I mean, I can't see why, because his tyres can't be worn already, surely. Or
he was starting on... what was he starting on?
I think he started on Ultrasoft.
Ultrasoft, Super Soft, and then Soft. So, yeah, this is his final stop, definitely.
Yeah, so
maybe that's I don't know what it was.
I'll just keep you up to date on penalties. Nick VG currently has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's the same for Don Omar, and it's the same for... We're going to have to scroll down so bad here. Matty Bolton, Nick Carroll, VG again. He's got a 6-second penalty then. And
okay.
Recent incidents, so we'll look at the most recent ones. Did he get a penalty for turning into...
As Melanie is going for the inside now, besides Fred, he's finally doing the move. Job done. Up to 2nd place on soft tires. Same strategy as Fred, I think. Or is Fred still staying out? I think Fred is still... Yeah, he's still yet to pit. So these guys, Fred, Cushion, Nick, are still yet to pit, staying on soft. So the pit window for them is going to be around this lap 20.
Yeah, we should expect it now. Expect it now. Yeah, do expect those stops to be coming in thick and fast now. And I can't see Fred. He's going to be coming out, I'd imagine, in that big old midfield scrap for 9th or 8th or somewhere like that. I can't... Maybe lower, maybe. But yeah, so Fred is P3, Omar has been lapped, so that's why he's in shot in 16th place. So not had the best race so far, has he, Don Omar?
No, it looks like a bad
Not much
day
we
for
can
the
say.
office for him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shame for him.
I think, do I see Fred going close? Not close enough. Okay. Real shots as well.
Let's get some TV time for the leader.
Yeah, real
Sorry, real
shots.
shots, but you have been absolutely dominating the
Yeah.
whole race.
Annoyingly, he
from
like
Level 1.
it just seems like it all works. He's a German that dominates in a league. It's like we saw
It's
that
like
last
a
race.
all-rounding real
Yeah,
shots.
yeah. We've seen this. Yeah, it's an all-rounding occurrence. Yeah, that's a good pun. I like that. And obviously, he's out there to give it the real shots for the for his nationality. See what I did there?
Yep, we'll look at the race director.
Yeah. So
what happened there? Was someone retiring? Or I didn't see that.
I saw. Yeah, someone did pop up on my screen as well. So have a look.
Oh,
it's skills.
It's skills.
Yeah.
99 has retired from the race.
No.
He was having an amazing comeback race, coming back through the field.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened. It looked like a moment. I didn't see it, but it looks like he was ahead of Nick VG, and Nick VG couldn't make a move from that far away, so it can only be a mistake. By my fault, of course.
Okay, Rampage then is on the back of his teammate Steady Aim, so the McLarens will go hammer and
No,
time.
it looks like Nick. What? Nick VG has had a moment. He has no front wing and he's on super subs.
Could it have been that he got in contact with its skills? Because I think they were pretty close on track at some point.
Yeah, they were close to each other, but to keep its skills was ahead of Nick.
Yeah.
And it's just going bad to worse now for Nick. His tires, he has a puncture.
There's a puncture, okay. Well, then his strategy's just gone out the window now, so it's a shame for him, but nothing we can do about that. And whilst we got this like big old moment in the race where nothing really is going on, we've all seen on social media recently about the young Billy Monger guy, and 17 years old, the F4 crash and everything like that, and if I had the money to, I really would go and donate to that. So if you ever see a link, go and donate to that, because it's such a horrific story. So
is that a retirement from Nick? That looks like a retirement from Nick. Yep.
Nick VG then is out of the race, and Steady.
Are we having a potential safety car?
Yeah, well, this would spice it up, wouldn't it? It'd be the best time to see one, I think. So Steady Aims and Rampage are close. Rampage isn't really closing, though. I think that there's yellow flags in the first sector. Well, there will always be because of the damn Mercedes.
What happened there? Someone trying to leave, or what was that?
Nick left the session, and yeah, he's cruising. Rampage.
No, 2 seconds, I'm just gonna write it.
So, all the rain we wanted hasn't come yet. Although it's not really clouding over either, is it? There are clouds, but they're not major or anything. So, at this moment, we don't know. That could all change. All these drivers have weather reports and everything, and we don't. So, game. Let's just say, if anyone from the big old Cody's is watching, have that in the next game. We need the telemetry. Give us telemetry. Right. Steady Aims. Well, the only telemetry I could give to you is that he's P6 and he's 38 seconds behind the leader, and he's going to go for a move on his teammate, and that's nicely done. Oh, he's cut.
As Cushion has pitted.
Yeah.
So now Rampage is going to jump up to P4.
What a drive this has been from him. He's going to conserve his tyres, definitely, but
if the McLarens can just keep... if the Cushion coming out on fair super subs.
That's decent. He's actually done a really good job there. On those... Nick Cruz has lost it. I think they've tapped each other on the chicane. Oh.
Yeah, I just saw that. That didn't look like a fault of Cushion.
Yeah.
Cushion was far ahead from that camera angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Oh well, from my angle, I was on board the McLaren, and I turned back to look at the battle because I
Yeah.
wasn't going to get. So all I saw was a slight tap at the front, and obviously took enough to spin him round. So Net Cruz, the man that we were talking about before the race, having a great season. All these drivers that needed all these points are not doing the best of jobs at the moment. So apart from real shots, of course, and Melanie. I hope it's not going to be a dominated league like last year. Just saying.
I don't think Melanie is will still be. Oh, Stadiums.
Yeah, Stadiums in the
Stadiums is
pits.
pitted.
These guys can go to the end. 11 laps to go. These guys are on
So
for
as the race has settled down a bit, let's look at the order. Is Wilshots on P1, followed by Melanie P2, Fredsters and Ultras on P3. So I think that's done and dusted P3 there, unless Rampage can do something about it.
All
Christian
tyres.
on 5th.
Yeah.
And Nick on 6th. So this is the grid for you. Jack Spar, for your notice, has disconnected. So it's nipped P8 by SL Ninjas.
Yeah, so these two guys, is there a virtual safety car? No, I don't think there is. It was just short shifting. Okay.
No.
No. So looking at it right now, these two guys are on for some of their the best results they've had in this league. 4th and 5th that's brilliant.
Yeah, and
stuff.
Rampage, not even in GP2 yet, showing his potential.
Definitely. That could be me one day. No, I'm joking. I haven't officially announced that I'm going to stop racing, but yeah, let's say it's not too far away. Yeah, let's just say F1 2017. Don't think that I'll be racing because I probably won't. I'll do all this other stuff.
Yeah, that's installed. Yeah.
But I'm not down for that, I don't think. What does this mean for Rampage in the championship? So as a reserve driver, he's not actually classed in the championship as such. So, this could all change. GP3 is a growing league, we could say. It definitely showed.
It definitely is, yes.
We've had the ups and the downs, and we've got to be completely honest and say that's been the case. But now, after looking at the last race, we have something like 16 runners, which is a lot better. So, let's just see if anyone would want to join that. I mean, I imagine there's always some spare seats in that league for rookie drivers. I think it's also all the drivers in Tier 3 just need to be a bit calmer, a bit more composed when they're going for moves. And I think that's what I like about Rampage. He's not overly aggressive, and he's doing the job well. He couldn't finish.
Just clean and on to develop him as a better driver, and this is a really good opportunity for him to test out what he can actually do next season.
Yeah, hopefully we see him in Tier 2 in the future. Not too distant future, that's what I was trying to say. So...
Yeah, only battle going on right now, James, is Cushion versus Rampage.
Yeah, Cushion versus Rampage. Yeah, so Cushion's not really going for it, and nor is Rampage. So I think these guys just want to stay on these
And
tires.
I can confirm, guys, this is a battle for P4. Let's look at the penalties. Cushion has done a very good job so far, just keeping out of all the incidents and just keeping his nose clean. He has 2 warnings, no penalties. Rampage has a penalty. It has 2 penalties, so Cushion can actually just stay behind him. Just wait. Yeah, just waiting for a mistake like he just did there, and just cruise it. He doesn't even need to push.
So Cushion's P4, and as we said to you, the shout-outs must be working. So I'm not sure how many shout-outs were there.
No driver's curse tonight.
No. Just you two now. All you gotta do is keep it together. Stay focused. That's all they need to do now, and they'll be in business. Toro Rosso aren't having a great league at all. Well, great.
Oh, we actually have a battle going on. 3-way battle for P8. It's Steady Ames versus Warden versus Necruz 51 versus Ninjas, so 4-way. We have 7 laps to go, so Don't
Yeah.
leave this stream yet, guys. There's a lot of
Nearly,
Warden. Yep.
nearly lost. Jesus. Right, that was close. He's on super soft, so every one of these guys are on like different strategies. I'd have thought. Nick Cruz, I think, might be on super soft.
They're all going to then.
Yeah.
I can reckon. So it's probably Stadiums who has the favor. Ninjas, I know Ninjas has done a long stint, so he probably has the disadvantage right now.
Steady Ames is on fresh tyres, so
Yep, exactly.
this is going to be. It should be a walk-up. Oh, they
Oh!
he went too deep. He's lost that big time. That's bad. You see how much he's lost the front end there? Jesus. Well, that's cost his
but
race.
He's still getting a point. He's still getting a point. So
Okay.
he lost one position, but he lost the chance of this battle. So
Yeah, he lost the chance of
that's unfortunate.
more points. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 6 laps to go then, and the Steady Ames and this group can't help but feel that this will go on to the end of the Grand Prix. I guess it's time to start considering a driver of the day sort of thing, you know. And they can do a vote or something, I imagine, but
there was many contenders. There was many contenders in at the start of the race because positions were, of course, changing because of strategies and incidents.
Just like to name Nick Cruz there. He was moving a lot around there on the straight, trying to keep Steady Ames behind him. I would, if I was Steady Ames, wanted to be investigated, I would say, but you know,
he just wants to get the best chances possible, and Nick Cruz is just trying to keep his position, maybe just at the limit, hopefully not over the limit as Nick, sorry to mention Nick VG, but that was definitely over the limit, and no other fault that
here comes Nick Cruz. He's moving again in the braking zone. It's so difficult to make a move when that happens. Can the Scottish driver hold on here?
Got this.
I think he will. Yeah, he's got it.
Just leaving enough space.
Yeah. Easy stuff there. In the end, it was getting difficult, getting a bit hairy, but he got it done.
But he's helping Ninjas in this situation because look at the gap to Ninjas. It's about around 2-3 seconds, and there's 5 laps to go, so it's not gonna be easy for Steady Ames.
No, definitely not. If we take this, as we were saying about the driver of the day, and there are, as we said, notable contenders, I would have thought. 2 of those coming in the form, probably unexpected, and I didn't expect it at all, to be honest with you. That's Rampage and Cushion. Credit where credit's due.
Yep, my driver of the day, hats off Cushion. Like, he didn't race in the last 2 races, and coming back to this is very strong. And I've known Cushion in a while now, like since we were like in mid-season of season 1, I think it was, at the 2015 game. So I'm really happy to see Cushion actually finally perform. His best result before this was a P2 in China, GP2. This season, I think it was last season, So really good for him.
Yeah, good for him. And I want to note, Toro Rosso hasn't scored a point yet in the constructors, so this would be a big haul of points. In fact, it would put them ahead of Force India, and not too far behind. Well, no, they would be quite some way behind. Actually, would they be? He's 4. No, they wouldn't be ahead of Force India. They'd be ahead of Haas, but 1 point behind Force India. So decent. Nick Carroll is quite close. He's going to. I think he's closing up. Where the hell's Cushion gone? Jesus, he's off. He's like miles ahead. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he is first tires. That shouldn't surprise you or either me. As Snake is actually catching Rampage. Yeah. So he could be up for P5.
Yeah, P5, and still be a good drive from Rampage. Like. A really good job, but obviously it's not the P4 that it could have been, which is a shame. But are we doing press conference after the race? We've got to be, surely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. What happened there? I can't see because I'm streaming. So. Yellow
Nothing.
flag. Oh, what?
I've not seen anything.
Stadium still there? Yep, he's still there.
Not see any incident.
Well,
See
currently
yellow.
3 laps to go, guys.
Oh, it's Don Omar.
Okay, race update for
Don Omar
you
is
guys.
in the wall.
Turning,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. Omar has he got disqualified for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But this is the grid for you. Real shots dominating all the race, leading from lap 1. The current balance going on is Nick versus Rampage and Stadiums versus Ninjas. So this is what you should be looking out for in the last 3 laps.
Let's watch Nick then in the Renault. He's a lot closer than he has been previous laps, and he's got DRS this time as well, so he might go for it. No, he's going to be late on the brakes. I'd love to know his tyre wear situation, like for most of these guys. But, as I said, don't go any further than that. Anyone been watching in Twitch? That's the one. Watching on Twitch. So I haven't really looked at the chat, so let's just. Yeah, let's have a look.
Looks like not much. Just some banter. Master said, Munda, you remember that? You bastard! Don't touch me. Of course, I remember that.
What the hell?
Just a shout out. That was Ralph and Cushion's lovely moment when we first met each other at a sprint race. So yeah, throwback to that.
How long ago was that?
That was like in 2015 game, as I said. When
you guys are
mid-season.
you guys, you need to.
Oh, a snake! What a
move that is!
That is move of the day.
Sick. Jesus, that was coming out of nowhere.
Wow, hey,
he's not even giving up on that.
Master, look at that. Rampage is not giving up, but what a move! I didn't expect that at all.
Jesus Christ, I knew he was close, but that was ambitious, to say the least. Yeah.
I got it as well on camera. Mama got the camera.
That's going straight in the season montage.
Yeah, that is definitely.
Yeah, let's just say streaming's improved a lot since I started. Well, I started in F1 2013, and we started in the league WRL. And these guys, I'm not crapping you here, they use their phone to film the Grand Prix. So, you know,
yeah.
any disclaimer, Twitch is a lot better than an iPhone. Just saying that. Well, for streaming anyway. I'm not sure about anything else.
What are you talking about? How can the phone not be better than Twitch? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Logic.
No, iPhone better than Twitch in terms of what are we on about? Like.
Nah, just joking, man. Of course, of course, Twitch is better.
Well, this should all change eventually. Hopefully.
Steady Aims is getting a good exit, like Carol, right behind Ninjas.
Is Matty Bolton's still in the race? He is. Oh, he is. Okay.
And they're not far away from Rampage and Carol, but it's gonna be too late. So it's last lap. If Steady Aims wants to do a move, he needs to do it now.
Yeah. So let's keep you up to date on the leader, who has come across the line and he's won.
Oh yeah, sorry, Richard.
That's fine. I only just got there.
Oh.
And Melanie will come home a solid second, and with that, will take the lead of the championship. So, good stuff from him. Good stuff from Melanie.
And Cushion.
Cushion. We wait.
Let's
then
give a
for
moment
Fred,
for Cushion.
He comes on P3. Good stuff from him. Come back. Did have a hairy start, fair to say, but he's done the job. Done a really good job.
Props to Fred also.
Here comes Cushion, and what a drive from the Toro Rosso.
What a drive.
P4. Fair play, front. Fair play. Not often, you know, talked about it before the race. Didn't even mention where he'd finish, and others have come across the line. Ninjas is going to be classified 6th, so. Still, it's, you know, Ninja finishing 6th does mean the championship, you know, it's still in the balance. So Yeah, that is your Grand Prix, and it's been a pleasure commentating.
And
And
as
we're gonna have
always,
to
my favorite non-corner cutting Jehovah, Melanie, no penalties.
no
And
penalties
same
for
with Christian.
Cushion. Fair play, fantastic. There you go. And we had a fair number of DNFs. We also had a disqualification with Don Omar. We'll move on then to the podiums, I think.
Yep, I'm just gonna round up the grid. So winner, Real Shots, followed by Melanie, P2, followed by Fredster, Christian, Nick, SL Ninjas in P6, good job by him. Rampage in 7th,
Yeah,
Stadiums in 8th, Necros in P9, and Multi Botan in 10th. Solid P1 there.
yeah, good stuff. Right.
Oh,
Could you
1 point. Whoopsie.
could you get the other